Man, let me tell you, one of my most cherished childhood memories was not going to school, kicking it with a bowl of Cheerios and watching TV. And one of those TV shows that used to come on while I was supposed to be in school, that I was sitting in front of the TV watching, was the Dukes of Hazzard. I can remember the intro to the TV show where the Duke boys are jumping over that mound thing. I enjoy watching Dukes of Hazzard. Well, until I found out that it's racist. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, Dukes of Hazzard is extremely racist nowadays, according to several college-age students. So thank God that they're here to let us know that we're racist for enjoying that television program. Thank God we have people like them on the planet, because I didn't know I was racist until they told me I was. So hopefully I'll find a way to cure that ailment of that racism for enjoying the good old television program, The Dukes of Hazzard. Anyways, today we're going to visit the grave of Uncle Jesse. Yeah, Uncle Jesse, played by Denver Pyle. He played on that television program. And of course, anybody remember Daisy Duke with the short shorts? She is the one that, of course, Daisy Dukes are named after. So, Denver Pyle was born in Colorado on May 11th, 1920. Born to farmers as parents. Or his dad was a farmer. His mom probably, took care of the house back in those days. And later on, Denver decided that school wasn't for him. And I totally agree, because it's not for me either. So he dropped out of high school and he told his pawpaw, he said, listen, kid, I'm out of here. I'm hitting the road. I want to be famous. I want to be an actor. And I'm going to go to Los Angeles. So in 1940, Denver makes his way to Los Angeles. Man, Los Angeles, 1940. Can you imagine how cheap the rent is back then? To be a struggling actor, oh yeah, hey, my rent's $35 a month. How am I going to pay it this time? Wow, must be nice. Must be nice. And so Denver, other than people mainly knowing him as being playing Uncle Jesse on the Dukes of Hazzard, he's played in a lot of television programs. He played on the Life and Times of Grizzly Adams. I don't know if that was like a TV movie series or a television program. He played on the Andy Griffith Show several times throughout its heyday. And of course, he played Frank Hammer on the 1967 movie Bonnie and Clyde. But he's primarily, in his heyday, he was known as a Western actor. So he was mainly cast as Western types, right? That was kind of the mold that he was given, and he took it and he ran with it. He played in The Horse Soldiers with Bill Holden. Anybody remember Bill Holden? We got to do a video about Bill Holden when I get back to Los Angeles. And also The Man Who Shot Liberty Vance, starring John Wayne and James Stewart. Played in that movie as well. And of course, he appeared on the Range Rider earlier in his career, starring Jock Mahoney and Dick Jones. Does anybody know that television show, The Range Rider? God, what's so funny? When I'm looking up these stories, there's so many TV shows from the 40s and the 50s, because Westerns were really, really popular in those days. Like, they were super popular. So the TV networks, they just basically, they cranked anything out that had to do with cowboys and horses and Indians, because kids loved those types of TV shows. Nowadays, not so much. What was the last Western that we've had on TV? What would have been the last Western? Bonanza? Not Bonanza. What, Little House on the Prairie? Is that a Western? That's pretty popular. He also made appearances on The Lone Ranger, The Gene Autry Show, The Roy Rogers Show, Gunsmoke. Busy guy. But of course, we mainly know him, like I said, as playing Uncle Jesse on the Dukes of Hazzard. But you want to know something? You want to know something really interesting about Denver Pyle that not a lot of people know. This guy, he was a multi-millionaire. Now, you might think it was from acting, but no, this guy, I don't know. I should have probably dug more into like what gave him the foresight to do this. But back when like oil was dirt cheap, he went around Colorado and Texas, and he was buying up oil wells that had already been dried up, right? So this guy was going around buying up these oil leases. Now, at the time that he was doing this, I love this story. I got to tell you, when he was doing this, a barrel of oil was a little over $2 a gallon, right? So he started doing this right after his, the Andy Griffith Show ended. So at the time, he doesn't have much of an income. I don't know if actors are earning residuals then. So he just starts buying up empty oil wells that they're dry, they've been drilled, and you can't get anything else out of it. So he starts buying them up. And then later on, well, we started coming up with new technology, new ways of getting oil out of the ground. Maybe fracking, I'm not quite sure, but those old dried up oil wells, all of a sudden, no, there is oil in Dindar Hills. This guy was like the real life Jed Clampett. And at its peak, you had a barrel of oil during the oil crisis going for about $46 a barrel back then, which today would be around the same price, I'm assuming. I think today would be roughly the same price with inflation. And he just sat back and let the money roll in. This guy, let me tell you something. When he was making money off that oil, he didn't even need to act anymore. Like, he was doing that because he was bored. I don't know if he went to the Dukes of Hazzard audition or they contacted him, but he didn't need that money. He was oil rich. Black gold. Texas tea, brother. Texas tea. Okay, so this is the final resting place of Denver Pyle. He would be buried right here. Now, he doesn't have a stone. I don't know why, but he is married, or was married at the time of his death. He passed away on Christmas Day, 1997, from lung cancer. So his second wife, I'm pretty sure, is still alive. So this is his wife's parents' final resting place. And so they're right here, and then Mr. Pyle's right there, and then his wife will be right here. So yeah, just a quick. Hey, keep it down. I'm recording. Thank you. Anyways, how rude. Just a quick video. I find it fascinating that this guy, he was an actor, played in a lot of, The Streets of San Francisco. He played on that program. That was like a crime drama show. It was on TV for like 5 years. He played on that show. So he did a lot of acting work. But, it must feel good to be a millionaire, and where you're like, you know what, I'm going to go to this audition, and I don't care if I get the role because I'm filthy rich. Must be nice. Rest in peace to Denver Pyle. a part of our television lives for some time. Rest in peace, sir. Went to Los Angeles, made his way as an actor, became successful, had a smart mind, had good sight for future oil exploration. I respect that, guys. All right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go talk to that cow. I'm gonna see what his problem is. He's just being a cow. If I had some apples, I'd give him one. I don't have any food with me because I'm on a diet, so I'm hungry. Catch up with you on the next one. I'm coming. Peace out.